What's up, everybody? I'm PumaPete.
And I am Moosen.
And we're Friendly Fire Co-op back playing more Divinity the Original Sin Beta. And we are going to take care of some business here in the graveyard. We're going to go into that tunnel, but first we are going to deal with the couple small encounters out here on top. So we're going to start off with this guy, who has a bomb on his back, so he's a big jerk. But usually he's like a major threat, but because Mason can just turn invisible and walk away, he can do that, and then I can blow him up from here. I'm pretty sure this should kill him, and that'll be the end of that if that's the case. Yep. Alright, that can actually be super dangerous, so be careful if you're digging that up and you have a lack of range or lack of escape. And I believe digging up the graves there just gave us... I know, just think about the shovel. This doesn't, I believe, this doesn't have any trait effect. We'll see here, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, Mason, stop being so much of a romantic. Get rid of those shining eyes.
No.
So we'll go ahead and dig these up. I'm pretty sure the rest of these, except one other one, are all bone piles. But we'll do just to make sure. They may have changed it here as well. With the newer update, which we've not experimented with the grave sites since then. But alright, so we corrected the if you missed the last episode, there was this massive glitch going on with Jahan where he had this giant gray block above his head and was basically completely just blocked like a third of my screen probably. It was really, really frustrating to deal with, but we corrected that, so that is no longer an issue. So I can show off a little bit of the formations now, which I'm going to do while Mason digs things up. So if you look up here, there's a series of formation. Yeah, I know. A series of formation options that you can get into, which are really helpful for, as I had mentioned, navigating around. Specifically, just because.
Hey, they changed it. He's not a
zombie anymore. Yeah, which is nice because he would poison Jake or poison Murphy and kill Murphy. So nice to not have to deal with that anymore. But with the formations, as I mentioned earlier, it's nice for moving around. But along with that, it actually is nice for combat too, because as you can see, I have the little V formation selected up here, and my characters are also in a V. So the way it currently functions is... I'm not going to be able to get close enough to knock this guy over, I don't think, but we're going to try. The way it functions is when you enter combat, your characters will enter into this formation, with the person on top being the white one. Which, that's actually really helpful because... One second, let me do a little bit of movement real quick. I can run around with my mage character, which is like my actual NPC, and then when I get into combat, because Medora is top of the chain, she will actually move ahead of my mage. They'll get into a little V formation right at the very beginning of the fight, which is definitely useful for kind of exploring, being able to explore with the character I want to, and then still being able to get into combat without any issues. Also, I like that formation because it reminds me of the Flying V from Mighty Ducks.
See, this guy dropped a pie.
Oh, I didn't even notice the pie last time. Do we want to dig up this last grave? It'll make Siva mad at us, but that doesn't really seem to have any effect. She doesn't really do anything else important in the storyline.
You know, I'll leave her be.
Alright, she deserves her
there's
peace.
one down here as well.
Okay. Siva just needs some peace and quiet. Maybe this will be a zombie now, because I think this may have used to be a skeleton. Maybe not, I don't remember. Oh, it's a mage. It's Helen! I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh well, not that important. Alright, this is the last grave that we have to dig up. If you decide to dig up Siva's... combat will start with Siva as well as... Oh, that is my phone, and I want to pick it up, but I can't right now. I guess my dad will just have to wait until we're done recording. Sorry, Dad. See if I can get close enough to light this person on fire. This is a really short-range fire spell, but it has a really high chance of lighting them on fire, so it's kind of a trade-off.
And it does a ton of damage.
Yeah. As I was saying, if you dig up this gravestone, it'll trigger combat, I think, with a undead person, but also Siva herself will want to fight you for disturbing her loved one's grave, which is fair. You just ran down before I could heal you there. I was trying to heal you. I guess the heal still went off. That was interesting. But yeah. This area has not changed a whole lot from the previous update of the game, so if you saw us go through it the first time, it's more or less going to be the same, although you were able to like find a secret treasure chest in here last time, right? Because your perception was higher?
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can find that again.
I'm just going to let you guys go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
In front of me. I'm just not gonna deal with that.
You're so brave, Mason. We will move Medora up the maximum of 1 action point, and then we will swoop in there with the charge. Target is too far. No, they're not. It has 15 range. Maybe I have a bad angle. Let's move one more. See if we... Alright, there we go. So we'll just have Medora charge across. Interestingly enough, she didn't get slowed there. I guess that's just a % chance. It's not a guarantee. And then we'll let Jahan get into position a little bit. I want to try to stay off the oil, because this mage does have a fire-based ability, which would be annoying to deal with. Aside from that, this fight should be relatively simple, not a big deal. We will punch that guy in the face, and then we'll move you up a little bit. Oh, I don't have enough for the flare. I thought that was less. Can I hit that guy? No, it's not worth knocking him over. So we'll just end there. Medora's probably going to take a bit of a beating here. Ooh, yep. That hurts a little bit. Definitely have to heal her next turn with Jahan. But she's a tough girl. She'll be able to deal with it. Mason there hiding in the back like a coward, doing pretty much nothing, so that's great. Thanks for that, Mason. You're very useful. You could have just like went invisible and walked up to them instead of running backwards. Because now you wasted two turns instead of 1. You know, my character is supposed to have higher initiative from the different like decisions I've been making around town, but doesn't really seem to be doing a whole lot. I'll just end her turn with the 1 point, and then we are absolutely casting a heal on her because she is taking a lot of damage. That'll be the end of that. And then we are gonna try to knock this guy down, hopefully. Alright, knockdown succeeded. And then if we can't throw a flare there. Gonna throw a flare here on the Undead Swordsman, which might kill him. We'll see. My dad just texted me too. I have to call my dad as soon as I can. Boop, 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 boop. That is about my dinner. I don't think I've mentioned this yet. I did mention what? What'd you say?
I said, Mage, what are you doing?
Oh.
Because he was walking through.
Yeah, there's a bold
People on my
strategy.
screen.
I don't think I've mentioned this yet on any of the videos, but I did mention that I'm now on summer break. But I did not mention that I decided to start my summer break with what I'm calling the Awesome Food Week, which is me just eating awesome food like every single day of the week. Which sounds really fat because it is. But I'm currently on day 2 of Awesome Food Week, so I'm going out to eat with my dad, hopefully, if he gets out of work in time. And that's most likely what this is called, 'cause I will be leaving almost as soon as we are done recording this, pretty much.
I don't know.
Yeah, the chest was right here, so your perception's probably just not high enough, because you were wearing perception rings last time, and this time you're not. So unfortunately, we can't find the super secret. Oh yeah, there's this weird rock over here too that you can interact with, and interacting with it puts you inside the rock, and that's it. There's nothing to do there except go inside the rock. I'm assuming that's maybe a glitch, maybe it's an unpatched, or maybe it's like a secret entrance that we can't use yet, but nothing going on there.
Secret entrance.
Mason, just focus. Focusing. Patrick, what are you doing? Focusing. This is another fight that, again, should not be too difficult. The only big, great, you're and being incredibly useful all the way back there. It's a very effective turn you just had.
It's not like I can go up and melee the guy with the flamethrower.
No, now you're going to have to use next turn as well doing nothing. Whereas if you were standing up here already, your like action points would be much better. You could just preserve them and then you'd have a ton next turn. Whatever. It's not a big deal. Just dash up and hit this guy. Oh, didn't knock him over. That's unfortunate. This fight really is not a terribly difficult fight, much like the last one. The only real threat is the guy with the flamethrower, because aside from doing a large amount of fire AoE, when he dies he blows up and does more fire damage. So hopefully that will not become an issue here. Still knocked over though, so that's nice. He is burning though, which heals him because he is a Skull Scorcher. So try to cast some rain here with Jahan to make sure that does not become another serious issue. Don't really have a whole lot else I can do with this guy, but we might be able to get in range to light this other guy on fire instead. No, which I just realized is dumb because I'm immediately going to put him out with the other one. Whatever, it still does a ton of damage, so it's kind of worth it. And then we can just get a couple, this might actually just kill him, a couple auto attacks from Medora. So go ahead and put the rain out there. I don't want that guy healing every turn, that would just be obnoxious. And that's all he has to do. Yeah, I'm super excited for Awesome Food Week. This is only day 2 of Awesome Food Week. We are currently recording on Monday. Last night I had a dozen wings. They're like the larger wings there, so it's like the two in one. So it's like 24 smaller wings or 12 larger wings. And I just have different plans for food kind of every single night for dinner. And although this sounds super unhealthy, I am doing it because like I plan to eat healthier. Like when this week is over, I'm eating healthier. But I'm kind of just having enjoying my time off by doing a week of more or less nothing. Not working out, eating bad. I'm not doing like any of my own cooking. And then after that, I'll get back into the real world. This was kind of my time off from the real world, I guess, is the best way to put it. Because you just can't do stuff like this on a regular basis. But yeah, I have wings planned. I have this awesome pizza place.
You could do it on a regular basis.
No, I would be incredibly out of shape and just unhealthy, and I would probably die really soon. Like it would just be an issue. But until that time, until this week is up, I will enjoy it. I had wings. I have an awesome pizza place planned. I really want to go to a Brazilian steakhouse, which if you are not familiar with, is kind of an all-you-can-eat meat restaurant. I want to use my smoker once this week. Smoke some of my own meats, which is something I have not done up to this point, but something that I've had my smoker for a while, just haven't had time to do it. We're just going to keep this guy knocked over. Yeah, I know that you do it a lot, so maybe you can give me some handy hints. I don't know.
Put the meat in the smoker, close the doors.
Yeah, and just wait
Come
forever.
back and however long, yeah.
This is really annoying to deal with because we do not have nearly enough ranged attacks. So this is a bit of a frustrating fight right now. Apparently Mason's going to walk up and auto attack him. He doesn't care if he gets caught on fire, I guess. Alright, that's probably a good idea. This guy literally can do nothing. Same with Medora. So we're really just relying all on Jahan here. And I can't even use the lightning attack because if I do, I fear that I might stun my people. Alright, one more turn from Jahan. We'll finish it off anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, I want to use a smoker. I want to go to a burger place, hopefully, maybe, if I have time to get around to that. Not sure what else. Mason, if you have any ideas for Awesome Food Week, feel free to tell me.
Yeah, we've been to Purgatory.
if viewers, alright, here comes some serious viewer participation right here. Viewers, if you have any ideas for where I should eat. This video is coming out, Wednesday? I can put out the fire, by the way. This video is coming out Wednesday, so there will still be 4 more days of Awesome Food Week. Recommend some super awesome food.
Does Jahan have Earth Elementalist? Or do you?
I probably will get it eventually.
Midnight Oil, there you go.
What is it?
Midnight Oil.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get Earth Elementalist because you can do some fortification and stuff, which will make me, or I can use like fortification and other kind of defensive utility spells. I know on the last
There's a key under this bucket?
Yeah, that's the one I told you about that helps you get through the traps. I'm going to run over here just to show what's up here. I'm not going to go up the path, but this is something I think you guys have seen before. But yeah, anyway, I know I went Earth Elementalist, Fire Elementalist on the last playthrough as well, but I was kind of just going a pure caster build, and I was just leveling up all of the caster abilities. Here, I'm going Earth Elementalist, Fire Elementalist, but it's kind of with a much different end goal in mind. So I think it's different enough that this playthrough won't seem too similar to the last one once kind of my character gets rolling a bit. Right now, it's still pretty...
iffy.
Well, right now, I mean, with the beginning skill sets, you can't do too much. There's not too much customization that can go on either way.
That just ran right over the landmine.
Yeah. Do you have a trap disarming kit?
No, I didn't even know there was one.
I have one, so I'm gonna give it to you and see if you can disarm it.
Alright.
Hey, you can separate stuff in your own inventory now. That's actually kind of handy because we were having issues with that last time.
It looks exactly like tongs, but...
Yeah, it does look exactly like... That's actually what I thought it was the first time that I scrolled my mouse over it. Alright, so hopefully this will disarm instead of blowing up horribly. Alright, cool. This is actually an area that we were having issues getting past last time because the barrels were in our way and we couldn't move them. Move this crate and then we'll just get past. And there's nothing new over here, but there's some loot, which if you did not see the episode in which we went through on this last time, it's useful to be aware of. Mason, you want to disarm that one again?
Well, you see, that just consumed it.
Oh, okay. I have another one.
Where are you getting all these from?
I don't know. I only had 2, so that's the last one. Mason, if you would be so kind. Good sir.
Alright.
Yeah, there's just some loot over here. There's nothing new, but it's definitely useful to have early game. And this tunnel's kind of nice because it's a nice place to level up early. A couple easier fights. Because if you try to venture out into the outside of the town too early, it can get really, really dangerous. So, nothing too incredibly useful in this chest, unfortunately, except a lot of gold and a small upgrade on my sword. So, not a huge upgrade, but it'll have to do. I guess these boots
Found out
are better.
what that brown rock was. We need I think a pickaxe. There's one over here, and it keeps saying I don't have the right tool for mining it.
Oh, interesting. So maybe that mining rock is just glitched, so it doesn't show the right message.
Yeah. Because I found another one here as well. So we gotta remember that.
Alright.
Time to go through this cave thing.
What cave thing?
The house.
The trap house. Alright, we can go through there. Now that we kind of know how to get through, it won't seem nearly as long as tedious, and you also have a key. Again, if you didn't see where Mason... I'm going to show where Mason picked up a key, and then I'll explain why it's important. If you didn't see Mason pick up a key, there was a bucket right here where I'm standing, under which there is a key. And if you are unfamiliar with... Well done, Mason. That was clearly the superior option.
I didn't know there was one there.
If you're unfamiliar with this building, you will see why the key is so important. Because on the last playthrough, the key was not in the same location, and it was absurdly frustrating to get through this room. And now,
are you ready?
1 second. I'm moving these guys back because I have to do this one at a time. Now I'm ready. Let's go! Yeah. This area, if you... We didn't have a key. We had to bust down like 3 doors in a row, and it took literally forever. It was just the worst. So now I'm kind of familiar with this. This is a much easier area to get through, and it does have some loot at the end, so it's worth the time if you are comfortable getting around the traps, which is just a couple fireball pillars. Nothing extremely overwhelming, so we'll go ahead and pull the switch one more time. Mason, you're welcome to kind of progress through while I'm dealing with all of these guys' shenanigans. I mean, you can do this all at once, although I don't know if I would be comfortable doing it because I would be afraid that the little trail my guys form starts getting a bit out of control and causing some problems that I don't want to deal with. So I'm more comfortable taking it one at a time. And then we can run through here as well. It's about to go off. Run here.
I'm gonna need somebody to like shoot this trap or something. Oh wait, I might have a bow on me.
I was gonna say, don't the rogue start with a bow? If not, I'll be up in like literally 1 second. Just have to get Medora through as my last person. This chest is just all up in my business. Just keeps getting in the way. Oh, this is gonna get hit. Oh, just kidding. That was a close one. Oh, hey, you got the trap done. Oh boy! Oh boy! I tried clicking on your character and I can't control him. Oops. That was almost really bad. Saved it at the last second there, just barely. That was a little risky. Connect him. There we go. Don't run over the trap, please. I know that someone's going to set this off. Oh, just kidding. Alright. That went actually better than I was expecting. There's a trap in that water. Mason already deactivated, so you can't see it. But if you're not careful, it will electrocute you. So keep an eye out for that.
And in this building, there is a journal.
Yeah, which just talks about why the traps exist, which is just the guy was sick of the undead coming through the tunnel. And we can go ahead and run up here. There's nothing else really important going on down there. And this house still seems not particularly useful, aside from there's an ornate chest with a lot of nice gear in it. Wow, ton of gear this time around. So we will go ahead and throw it over to here.
And if you have high perception, you can find a ruby in here.
Oh, really? Is that how you found it last time?
Yeah,
well, the loot's also slightly randomly generated, so it might be something different.
And there's a Fortify skill book right here.
No, there's not.
Hey, stop moving. There we go.
Oh, wow. All right. Don't know how you knew that. Whatever. We're going to have to bust our way out through these doors, which we're not going to show. This is the end of the episode anyway. So again, thank you for watching. If you would like to see more daily Divinity Original Sin videos, don't forget to subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.